We're with Seth Hahn, who is the New Jersey Legislative and Political Director of CWA, to talk about the governor's initiative to privatize the state lottery. What would be the impact if the governor's bill goes through?
Well, it's actually pretty terrible, and the more we learn about it, the worse it gets. So some things we know off the bat are that it's a jobs killer. This deal would stack the lottery playing field against small business owners, where the overwhelming majority of tickets are currently sold, and move more sales into big box and chain stores. And so one small business group estimated that this could cost, conservatively, so they said conservatively, this could cost 7,000 jobs and cause stores to go out of business. And the actual number could be 2 or 3 times as much as that. The other thing that we know is that this is really bad for New Jersey's budget and our tax dollars at work. So the Christie administration estimates that $1 billion could go to the company who wins this contract. And what we know is that there was only one bid that was received, and that was by a firm consisting of 3 companies. One is an Italian-owned company, one is a Canadian pension fund, and one is a company from Georgia. So we're going to send $1 billion out of state and overseas at a time when we just can't afford to do that.
What's the track record been of these companies?
So, unfortunately, there's not much of a track record there, and what exists we know is pretty terrible. So this, a nearly identical firm put a bid in Illinois, and they won the Illinois lottery in 2010. That contract went into place in 2011. After the first year, after failing to meet their revenue projections, their own revenue projections, by $100 million, they came to the state of Illinois and said that taxpayers owed them an additional $230 million. And that's the only firm that has bid here, and that's what Chris Christie is considering giving sales and marketing of our lottery functions to.
Last week, CWA put out a commercial. What's been the reaction to that?
We've had a very positive reaction. Our commercial is running on New York and Philadelphia cable markets. We've got a lot of interest coming into our website, which is biggamblennj.com. We've had a lot more interest from small business owners. We're hearing that small business owners are more alarmed. They're calling into the governor's office and asking him to stop. And we really have seen that it's sort of elevated the issue a little bit, and more people are paying attention right now. And the more people learn, the less they like it.
One of the things about privatization is that the government usually needs to provide more oversight to the company. What's that look like if this bill goes through?
So right now you have dedicated career employees whose incentive is to provide the best service that they possibly can to small business owners. If this goes through, the experts who I've talked to who've said that when your only financial incentive is to make as much profit as possible, you'll start seeing things that right now the government wouldn't do. So you will start seeing things like selling lottery tickets in payday lenders. You'll start seeing people get texts and much more aggressive, much more addicting types of games like Keno, things like that. And so we're very concerned, as are a lot of mental health proponents in New Jersey, that when you get rid of that direct oversight, you're really opening the process up to some things that taxpayers are not comfortable with.
Seth Hahn, thank you very much.